ESL Activity Matters Grand Final.
No.
Lower bracket semi.
What a confusing name to give it.
I know.
Grand Final.
Grand Finals.
Grand Final, lower bracket semi.
You can join the server then, Boar?
Depends.
Depends
I
on
need
what.
it for this one.
It's up, like,
you stay
I
and
can
do
do
for this one?
Well, yeah, I can do this one or whatever, and then Bor can take over from then. It'll just give
Then
Bor a
there's
bit
just
of a
2 more
break. He can
games.
play FIFA, whatever.
Oh, it's alright
he
for him
likes
to have a
do.
break.
Sounds
Poor
like
old
a
me.
This,
I
you don't
sit
need a
here
break,
for
you just
hours.
sit there
I
doing
talk
it.
in the most.
Yeah, but we need you because you're the one who does all the small talk in between.
All the small talk, all the boring stuff. You can just sit there and sound clever. Oh, that's lucky you, isn't it?
If it was me and Bor, then it would just be abuse.
Here we go. Mamut versus neutralizers Rav, Miso, Deeth, and Old Splatterhand. Good at Dirby, Noctis, and Empish. On Purgatory, I think Grim Dungeons was the second map, so I'm guessing this is Mamut's map selection. And good at getting the best possible spawn of free red armor and LG pickup.
Yeah, pretty much. What you should try and do now is get some ammo for this gun, and then think about going to one of the power up. Well, get the next red, and then think about the power up.
Old Splatterhand, I'm guessing, had Mega or something, because it seems like a lot of damage there, but both of them eliminated, and neutralizers in for the second red pickup. It's an early power up.
Yeah.
Rav with the quad pickup. Battlesuit's massively delayed. Noctis grabbed that one with a red armor. So he's got a free map to run over now because quad's been eliminated.
Yeah, pretty much. Meaning what you should do now is after he kills this guy, if he can, he should rocket jump up, and then he should have gone towards the red armor. I mean, it's pretty obvious it's going to be up. I don't know why he didn't do that. Yeah, that's what he should have done, like 10 seconds earlier to get the red, but...
Well, I don't think things went that well right for him on his run. Do you think that's going to psychologically affect him?
Yeah, that'll probably annoy him. Especially when he was just sitting around waiting for the mega for ages, and then as soon as he rocket jumps up, he took a rocket to the face. So yeah, not the best quad run we've seen by Rich, but...
Rav just moving in that window position. Great rocket there after the LG. Still neutralizes in this red room though. Whoa, hello. Rail from underground by Miso. We saw previously. He was pretty unlucky in certain moments. Hopefully he'll be aiming to get a better luck in this match. So he got one shot left with that shotgun. Does have a rail and a plasma though.
Hey, he's got good items to work with. He's got that rail, and the one thing he wants to do is just not get caught in a position where he can lose his guns. You know, somewhere like here is not the best place to be with a rail, really. It is in the way that if red's going to be up, but somewhere like towards the yellow armor is good to be with a rail. Or there, I guess.
Oh, Miso saving the red. Great rail
That's
shot.
pretty good.
And another frag there. He's going to hit another rail on Empish there. I think he was just railed by the window above, which shows the importance of holding that window position. He's got 100% rail at the moment. Does Miso, although not for long. Looks like there's going to be a free quad pickup for Gooder for neutralizers. Had the remnants of presumably a mega health and Empish on the other side of the map with the battlesuit, so it's a double power up for neutralizers. And they've been strong on power ups throughout this tournament.
And with no major item being up right now, you know, they've really got to try and kill as many as they can, and then go back to those items, and then, you know, and this is good if you can get the kill on me. So yeah, it's perfect. They've pretty much done what they have to do. Now they need to get the items, and then they can start pushing out again. And I think they did. I don't know if they stole red though, did they?
You didn't see. But the teams have been tied straight after that. Let's have a look. Wow, neutralizers all streaming in against Old Splatterhand, and well, he came out way on top there. They didn't even damage him. Well, that didn't go very well. So yeah, who are you favouring, by the way, in this game?
Got to be neutralizers. I mean, their team's stronger now that they've got Gooder in. No. I mean, Bab's obviously very good as well, but I don't think he's been playing that much as far as I'm aware. At least I've not seen him around. Not like I've been allowing that much either, but yeah. So basically I think neutralizers should win this. Probably both maps. It should be 2-0 as long as they don't do anything stupid.
Yeah, this is more regular kind of lineup as well with Empish playing on top. And Good being one of the informed TDMers. Coming through the scene, up from a lower level a couple of seasons ago. Now playing at the very highest level.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of these guys have done that though. You know, I don't really know a lot of these players until recently, especially on the Mahout team.
Yep.
Obviously I know Miso, he's like really old school, but apart from that, I don't really know the others. But they all seem pretty good, so.
Here we go. Next squad picked up by Old Splatterhand for Mamut. And Noxus with the bounce, who's going to come straight against this quad. What's going to happen? Nice rocket. Oh, a great kill with the rail. And Miso's just surely going to go down there. So, really effective far run thus far for Noctis. Still got 10 odd seconds left with the battlesuit as well. His team got the red, so doesn't need to worry about that great little rocket in the air to ram. Miso taking the rail in the back.
This is one thing that you can see that, you know, how good Rich is like when in that position where he comes up with the battlesuit against the quad should annihilate him because he's got LG and he's just taking the yellow and Rich is running towards him. So like somehow he managed to turn that into his favour, and that's what I was saying about how a really good player can change a game around, and Rich has just brought them right back into the game just from that. Like perfect play pretty much what he did.
It's the kind of moments that win you games when players can do things like that.
Exactly.
I was a bit surprised that the quad player didn't. I don't know what he was really thinking about. He didn't seem to be ready for the battlesuit to even come in that direction anyway.
Yeah, I mean he should have been ready, shaft straight out as soon as he hears that guy running towards him and just annihilated him, but for some reason he gave him a lifeline and then Rich basically punished them for it, so it's their own fault.
Neutralizers do have that one frag lead. Well, that tied game now, still so close. Red Armor's going to be up in a second. Let's see who's going to get on that one. Still following Noctis actually, he hasn't died in a while.
Oh.
Well, there you go. Straight away. Thank you very much, Rav. Typical poles, eh? As he goes up over bounce pad to his death, Empish point range shotgun there, and we're looking for the next power ups again. And quad is first by 5 seconds. Looks like Neutralizer's got people there already. Well, no, they didn't. It was Old Splatterhand, in fact, to grab it again, unchallenged. I don't really understand how quad can be first, and yet they're not really turning up for it. Neutralizers.
Yeah, that was really bad. I don't know. It's just like they completely forgot about the power ups, and I was just about to say as well, considering that Neutralizer have had most of the they've had a double power up and the scores are this close, then it's not that great for them, and now they're going to be in trouble, I think.
Splatterhand gonna grab himself already. He played that well. He didn't just run off as soon as he emptied that room. He waited for the red. Covered the spawns as well. Dibby doesn't connect with the rockets. He's surely trying to ambush Old Splatterhand here though, no?
And oh wow, that's unfortunate. But that's a good drop off down there because Miso's going to be taking this, and now he should run towards the red. But he does, I guess if they don't know the time, but the red's been taken anyway. But and now Miso's basically the most important player now that he's got a bit of health and good weapons to work with. He can basically do what he wants.
Go take out Gooda here though. Look how aggressive Dibby goes as well. But he did do serious damage when Gooda's left with not much at all. Quite a few fives there that build up their health quite quick, up to 50 odd health. He's still vulnerable, especially to a rail shot. Nice spam into that room on the red armor position. I think they killed the red armor player.
Yep, I think they did.
And this couldn't be any closer. I mean, it's just a tied game. Team goes a frag up, they tie it up again. The other team goes a frag up, cycle around a little bit. Old Splatterhand moving in here into the red room fight because they go until that spawns, and then it's power up time. Let's see who's going to grab that. Looks like it's going to be Rav, in fact. Rail shot was missed on him. Good spam up in that window, but he wants to get out of that room as quick as he can. And maybe we could make it to the quad, but he decides to go to the battlesuit. Probably the wiser choice.
It is, but the only problem is if the quad's taken straight away, which is not, then Rich would have actually had time to maybe get here, but now he doesn't. So I guess it's worked out in his favour, which it has.
Oh, quad took damage there in the back. He might go down here to the spam, yeah. Rav does take him out with those rockets. And he doesn't need to worry too much about those rail shots either. Oh, well, maybe if he's going to keep taking them. Has a good chase though, kill the railer. And he's now got 2 frags on this run. He's eliminated the quad in one of them and the railer in another. Dropping down, can take out Dibby. Unlucky not to save the lightning gun, but does effectively remove it from Neutralizer's possession. Oh, the red armor's up. Will he grab it? No. Gooder comes in, who must have had the mega.
Yeah, I'm not too sure, but I mean that was nearly perfect play by Rav. The only thing that he could have done better was be right on the red. But apart from that, it was a really good power up. I just maybe think that, like, Noctis, I don't know, maybe shouldn't have bothered going towards the BS because it was already taken by that point, and then he's just going to be in a bad position there. But apart from that, there's not a lot they can do.
Gooder down to only 10 health now. I want to see how he gets through this if he can. Well, the 5s is a good, safer position to get first and then onto the 25. Makes sense. Oh, splatter hand. A lot of LG damage there by Gooder. Really nice play. Miso's going to suffer as well. Yeah, 7 frag margin between the 2 teams. It just always seems to, when it builds up a bit of a lead, which is, I mean, this is nothing, 7 frags, but every time it's more than, say, a frag difference, it has been in favour of Mamut, pretty much.
Yeah. And they are looking more coordinated, especially when it comes to like power-up play. You know, they're making sure that they get someone with a decent amount of health there or something. Like now, like Miso had a lot. He had a lot of stuff. It's just a shame that no one was there to help him.
It's a double power-up for Neutralizers. Noctis with the bow suit. Gooder with the quad. Oh, Noctis got demolished by Miso's plasma. In fact, the quad's dead. So both power-ups going down. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. I mean, they have had double power-up twice now, Neutralizers, and they've not really been able to do anything with it. So I'm worried for them if, you know, if the Hook get double power-up, then what are they going to do to them then? They have to worry about that.
Yeah, that's interesting. Looking at some of the stats then. 5 battlesuits to Neutralizers to 1 of Mamut. And it's 3 quads apiece with 1 minute more battlesuit time and what, 15 seconds or sorry, 5 seconds more quad time as well for Neutralizers. So they had more of the power-ups. They're 10 frags behind still.
Yeah, that's the worrying part for them, because if you can imagine if this other team managed to get double power-up, then think of how much trouble they're going to be in then. If they're not even ahead with double power-up twice, then they've got no chances. They're not going to get... I don't know what they're going to do. They're in a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, this is the thing. They are getting a lot of reds, but imagine they start losing those reds.
Yeah.
That's going to be serious trouble for them, but... You know, when it's as close as this, you get some decent power-up runs with the power-up dominance you've got, suddenly they'll be in the lead. It's very fine margins at this level.
Yeah, it is.
Impressive.
Obviously with power-ups coming up soon, they're going to have to try and get someone stacked to go there. I'm just going through the players just now to see. It looks like Neutralizers are going for the quad, which they are. He's not going to have enough time to get there. Who's going to take the suit? But in saying that, Dibby's very stacked though with quad. Very, very stacked. And he's got good... Wow. Double power up again.
Yeah.
And this is the time they need to do something with it. Especially with Dibby's stack and especially with Dibby's like weapons. He needs to do something here.
I guess a couple of frags in a row there. Yellow armor picked as well, so he's got some items out of that. Gets a kill on Rav. They switch back to the battlesuit. And they're only 2 frags behind now, bringing this back ever so slowly. There will be 3 more power-ups left to spawn on this map after this. I mean, they've tied the game with that power-up cycle, so that's pretty good. But I mean, double power-ups still, is that going to be enough? Just to tie it up?
I know, that's the worrying thing. They're going to have to do better when it's not. I mean, they're doing so well when it comes to the power-ups, but I don't know where they're losing all the kills from. Because it seems like they're taking the reds, but it just seems they can't do anything. Maybe they're getting no weapons.
Yeah, if we could see more of the stats, like the weapon pickups, that would be amazing, because you get a real indicator of who's dominating what areas then as well. Like, the red isn't as simple as just red grabs, it is the lightning gun, and the rail gun as well is obviously really important. He's following old Splatterhand at the moment, moving around, coming up against Dibby with the shotgun. Couldn't quite frag him.
Noctis is not happy, so that's not good for their team either, because he's probably just going to go emo.
Well, they brought that all back and then the 5 frags down again. Following Rav, 60 armor, rocket launcher, lightning gun. He's been playing amazing, Rav, I think. I'm going to look at the scores actually, and he is actually the top fragger on the server, so yeah. Not really a surprise, I guess.
Also, the other person I'm impressed with is Miso as well, because he's doing so well at taking like the yellow armors high and taking all the megas. He's basically doing the role that we saw Q50 doing.
Here we go, Rav picking up the quad this time, and there's a massive delay between the two power-ups. He's not going to make it to the battlesuit this time, but he should be able to challenge it if it moves out. Dibby's got a stack on this. Might come up against the quad if the quad's going to move through the telly. Well, he had moved through the telly. Rav's put himself in a terrible position, actually. I don't know why. Well, he's down now. He's dead. Noctis takes him out. Easy rail. I mean, that seemed a bit stupid to go there. Don't know why you do it, but anyway. Battlesuit run with Dibby. Can bring the score back now. Oh, nice rocket. Good rail shot as well. Just chasing that frag down on Splatterhand.
Dibby's done well. In both power-ups Dibby's had, he's actually done really well with them. You know, he's making something good of them. You know, he's not wasting time, he's being aggressive, which you have to be. And just trying to kill all the people with weapons, basically, that's what you want. That's the main achievement when you get that thing. And to get the positional on the map. Even if you don't get any kills, as long as you get position on the map. Again, like Miso there, I don't know if you saw that, but he's doing so well at timing that mega.
Yeah, let's have a look at the mega stats. 15 for Mammoth, 11 for neutralizers.
Yeah, and it's basically just been 15 to Miso, though he's doing it himself.
Oh, old Splatterhand diving in there, stealing that red away from Empish, and the rest of his teammates just rushed in and took the frag. They are 3 behind though. Yeah, it's interesting because they've got a lot more reds, Mammoth. The megas, there's not a massive difference between the megas. 15 to 11, 4 difference. The red armor's 22 to 15. But I guess the yellows are going in favour of Mammoth as well, so it's a pretty equal game across the board in terms of items.
The only difference is with the mega though is that Miso's doing it all by himself, whereas they're sending like 2 people there to mega all the time, neutralizers, and Miso's still doing really well just by himself.
Big fight over that quad this time, and Deep comes out on top. Is he going to rush into the battle suit? He can do. And his teammates surely gonna know, they're not gonna get it. Empish diving in there, almost went down the void. Oh my, what's Deep doing? Why did he even do that?
I have no idea. And Empish gets so lucky as well, he was like balancing on this.
That's unbelievable. That could be a match-winning moment for neutralizers. I mean, Deep should have just stayed the other side and let him... I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah, just machine gun him or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
He basically can't do anything. I think he just gets excited because he hit such a good rocket to begin with.
Yeah, thought I need to go and make sure I hit him point blank range. That was potentially match losing. Just throwing away a quad like that. They are actually behind at the moment, Mammoth. I mean, if it stays like this, say, which, you know, there's not been massive score swings, then it's the last power-ups, which neutralizers have been stronger on. Then neutralizers setting themselves up for a win on this first map, when Mammoth were ahead all the time.
Yeah. It's weird. I don't really know how it's changed, you know, because as far as I'm aware from watching, I can't see much of a difference. I think it's maybe just the items that they picked up more towards the weapons than actual items. Because we can't see that, like you said, I think that must be the difference.
It was so important when you look back in Quake 3 days when you used to be able to see those stats on a map like DM7. Seeing the amount of rails picked or rails dropped by players and things like that, you could change your game so drastically based on that. It'd have massive repercussions, but because you can't really see those stats, it's quite difficult nowadays.
Yeah, they should definitely add that, because that's one thing that would definitely help you guys, like you and Vord. You know, you could say so much more about the game if you've got those things.
A few seconds to go until quad looks like neutralizers are going to get in on this one, and that attack by old Splatterhand is surely going to... Oh, nice jump across the bounce pad by Dibby. He's going to get caught out here. Might get the frag though, and miss so. Oh my god. Ravs picks up the battlesuit. Look at this. He's getting demolished as well by Noctis' plasma. But it's not enough. Look at the machine gun slowly taking him down.
1-minute warning.
The quad was killed, of course, and now it's a tied game with one power-up roaming the map in favour of Mamut. But he's just not that strong. Can he make use of it? Mamut do just go ahead.
And Dibby, again, with that power-up did well. He made like a bad situation to an okay one. He managed to get 2 kills when he was like stuck. And that was a really good jump as well, because people never expect you to do that, because they think if you're coming that way, the only way you can do it is if you've got the jump pad, so...
Right, well, Noctis, 100 gets one frag, gets a second with the rail, might even get a third here. This is where the big players need to step up in a tied game last minute. 20 seconds left, it's only a 1 frag difference. Noctis has a lightning gun, not much ammo though, 12 rail shots to use though, misses that rail shot, hits the second one, old Spatterhand going aggressive. He needs to get the frag, old Spatterhand, that's the thing, him or his team. Mamut tie the game up, 5 seconds to go, we could be going overtime. Oh, Mamut, oh my god, last second kill by Noctis, bloody hell. Well, that's it, there you go, clutch moment, Noctis actually delivers.
Yeah, I don't know if you were watching Noctis on that, but it was the guy jumping across.
Why?
Did you watch?
Yeah, why would you jump then?
I have no idea. There's no need, because if no one's chasing you at the rocket, there's no need to do that jump.
There really isn't. It's 1 second left, and you put yourself in a vulnerable position from a position you can't get shot in.
Yeah, pretty much. And Rich, the good thing that Rich has got here is he's got all the guns that he needs to make something happen. Yeah. I don't know why he's not moving forward to take it.
Just securing it out for a teammate. Yeah, Dibby's actually got 70 odd armor, so that works out pretty well. He's got a shine. Lightning. Oh.
Wow.
I'm surprised he just ran like that, to be honest.
Yeah, I think what he was trying to do was go towards the battle suit. I think that was his plan, but then obviously, yeah, as soon as that nade hits him, he can't do anything.
This has worked out pretty well because, who's that? That's Empish has just delayed the battle suit. He's messed him around.
Yeah.
And it's an easy pickup then for the quad to get the red. Wow, weird route Dibby's taken. He's moved round to this the yellow. Are they just going to play it out? Really safe? Look, all 4 of them together. Hide from the battle suit. It could be dangerous though. Look, they pinged him up in the air, pushed him back.
That's pretty good team play as well, because he took the mega as well, Rav.
Miso gone round to pick up the red. This is interesting play. I mean, it's 30 seconds they got to hold this out for. 2 of them have gone down now. They need to do enough damage to justify it. They have actually done pretty good.
Yeah, Noctis has just won it for them, I think. I mean, what Noctis just did there was pretty sick. Well, maybe not, but...
7 seconds left. It's so close still. D just railing in. He can't hit the shot though, only hitting 41%, and that's it. Neutralizers. What a crazy game.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a lot of weird moments going on, like with the battle suit is balancing on the beam for like 2 minutes.
That last rail by Noctis in like half a second left of the round gets the frag, gets them the map win, and now they're going to go onto their map and potentially, I mean, that could put them through to the well, I guess it's the I can't remember what it is, the semi-final, lower bracket semi or something, lower bracket final, whatever.
And like you said as well, after you called, he's 100, he needs to make something happen here from the big players. He didn't die after that as well, and he had the reason why he didn't die is just because he's got all the weapons he needs to not die. You know, he's got rocket, he's got rail, and he's got shaft. So as long as he doesn't get out positioned, and that's one thing that Noctis is so good at, is his positioning. So he's never going to get out positioned by anyone. And that's why he's staying up in that bit. He basically won it for his team because I don't know if you were watching him towards the end, but he managed to get 4 kills as well after that with a rail. So